Luca Shea. Hello, it's me, Lorenzo Buttram Hubbard, hashtag the Gay Socialite, hashtag the Brickle Socialite, hashtag I'm Lorenzo bitch, hashtag why live anywhere else. And you know, this week I decided to be in one of my most favorite places in Miami when it comes to being in a gay club. And I'm here in Molto in South Beach, and you can see their logo behind me. You want a piece of me? Yes, bitch. So anyway, I decided, because I've just seen things all over the internet and Twitter. Yes, I started using Twitter. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I am being followed by some people, yes. But anyway, I decided that I wanted to talk about a subject that I saw this on Instagram, I saw it on Twitter, and I saw it on Facebook. And it's something like this whole, I don't know if I'm wording it correctly, but the feminization of the male or black man or Latin man or whatever. But basically what it is a bunch of men talking about the fact that you have men who are becoming more comfortable with their sexuality and expressing themselves in different ways and wearing clothes that are more expressive and wearing jewelry and hats and getting their manscaping and getting their eyebrows done and all those kind of things. And then you have a certain segment of the population who has decided that they have a problem with that. Girl, this is how I feel. And you know what? I talked about this in my book, and I'm in the club, so hopefully you can hear all of the action going on behind the scenes. I really feel that, I talked about this in my book, where I was, where I am, where I'm going. And I talked about the fact that if you're supposed to be a straight man, like you're a straight man, why are you spending so much time paying attention to gay men? Or other men, period. We can't even go into it, because the only way that you would know that a man is gay is if he told you he was gay or if you have been with him. So we'll take the whole gay out of the equation. But if you're supposed to be a heterosexual man, why are you spending so much time paying attention to other men? You're in a club full of women, but you're looking at men. Okay, suspect. So what I did over this whole last week, because I go out and I believe in pushing the envelope when it comes to fashion. I wear what the fuck I want to wear. Because you know what? I believe that as long as you can fit it and you look good in it, bitch, rock it, okay? So anyway, this whole last week I went out and I made sure that I went to places and I rocked some shit. Yes, labels. But I paid attention to how many men were looking at me all night, so much that they couldn't even look at the women that were there. Now, mind you, there were beautiful women in all these places, but they were so busy looking at me that they couldn't even notice the women that were there. So I would like to say to the ladies, first of all, if you have a man that pays that much attention to another man and he has problems with another man being himself, girl, get another man, because there's something wrong with him. So anyway, first of all, let's talk about the fact that everybody should be able to express themselves in the way that they dress and the way that they feel and the way that they look. And I just think that that's just the way that we are as people. And I do notice, unfortunately, that the African American and the Latino community have more of a problem with it than, for example, the Caucasian community. Now, maybe the Caucasian community has a problem with it, maybe in Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, and all those places that I don't go. But I'm just saying that the places that I actually go, and hopefully I'm not offending any of my followers in all of those places, but girl, until you guys get like a brickle, I'm not coming to any of those places. So I'm just saying that, what's the problem? I want to get somebody else's opinion. So there's a bartender here. I love him. His name is Noah. He's like the shit, you know. He's like me, only younger and like, and not me. So let's get Noah, bitch. Where are you, girl? So I want to get her opinion. Like his, her, his. You know, it's the same thing. So oh, he got a cute body, bitch. He came with no shirt on. What the hell?
Oh, let me watch it.
Okay. Oh, you gonna put on a shirt? No, you can just put on my mink wrap. Hold on, it's cold here, so that I wore mink tonight. So you can just throw on my mink around your titties. So, okay. Yeah, so we just androgenized his ass. So, what do you think?
About the femininity.
You have to talk loud, because...
Personally, I feel as though they pay so much attention to something to take away attention from themselves and what they're uncomfortable about themselves with. Like you said, for somebody to realize if someone was gay or something like that, it takes one to know one, I always say. Because how are you supposed to have a feeling or a vibe about somebody unless you don't yourself think about the same thing, you know what I mean? So you want somebody to not assume that you're gay, so you are poking and bullying or picking at somebody else that is gay, so your friends will just take away any thought of you ever being gay. Because I've been that person before, where I looked at somebody that was very feminine and was like, oh look, he's gay, you know what I mean? But really, I was just trying to distract the attention away from myself, so they didn't assume I was gay, because I was uncomfortable. But now, it's whatever, you know? And like you said, not paying attention to women, and you just so busy looking at this guy because you're disgusted. Why are you concerned? They're not trying to have sex with you, and you're not trying to have sex with them, so let them go, let it be.
Okay, so let's talk about a few people, and then I want to hear what your comments are about that. I love it, bitch. Everybody feels beautiful in me. So let's talk about a few people. I'm going to give you 3 celebrities. They unfortunately, they all happen to be like African American, because that's like what comes to mind. And I'm going to throw 3 people at you, and you tell me what you think of them. Magic Johnson's son. You know who that Magic Johnson's son is. So I don't know his name. I'm sorry, boo boo.
His name starts with an E.
Maybe it's what's Magic Johnson's real name? It's
I know
like
his name.
Edward. I don't even know this is so funny. Some people in my building actually asked me, they actually bet me that I did not know E.J. Johnson. They actually bet me that I did not know any of the positions that basketball players play. And I said, I know there's a free thrower, there's a rebounder. I thought those were the actual position names. I didn't know that. Girl, all I know is Steph Curry is my husband, and I need to be doing LeBron James' house. That's all I know. Hello. So anyway, so what do you think about his fashion? Because he pushes the envelope as well.
I like him and I respect him. Like, I feel as though for him to have the courage to do that and not care what other people think about him is very bold.
I would love to style him.
Yeah.
Because he can afford anything.
Yeah.
And I think that he wears things that don't necessarily flatter his shape.
I haven't really seen a lot. I just seen like a little bit of him. Like
he wears some
when he first came out. That's when I first like.
And he's somebody that rivals my bag game, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got a good bag game.
Okay, and his bag game is fierce. Okay, it should be me, him, and Drake hanging out one night. Yes. So okay. So what do you think about Jaden Smith?
I think Jaden Smith is comfortable. I don't know if he's gay because I don't know him personally, and I don't really get that vibe. But I feel because of him and his sister, you know, that maybe they're like, they go back and forth and try to create their own style and be unique and separate themselves from their parents. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Because Jaden's style he has like a Kanye West kind of feel, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Like destroyed clothes and like rips in the jeans, and I don't know. I can see him in heels.
Okay, first of all, I love Jaden Smith. First of all, I love his daddy. But I love Jaden Smith, and he's somebody that I actually have to turn it off, the TV or whatever, when I see him, because I'm like, I'm too damn old to be looking at him the way I'm looking at him. So I'm like...
Is he legal?
Yes, he's legal, but I'm still too damn old to be looking at him the way I'm looking at him. I'm like, girl, click. Like I'm like, but I will say, our fashion sense is similar.
Yeah.
Like because I'll wear a dress in a minute.
Yeah.
I'll layer the shit out of a dress, bitch. Check out my page, bitch. I was rocking Yoji Yamamoto a dress, bitch. Yes.
That's my best friend when we go shopping.
Oh, but it was layered.
So you had like a little.
Yeah, it was layered. I won't wear a dress just by itself, but I will wear a layered dress like Yoji Yamamoto with pants and a sports jacket. I'll layer the shit out of some shit. And some of you people, okay, let me say this. Some of you people, I want to say this to all you people who are doing your videos and all of this stuff. I'm not a stylist, but bitches, you need to hire me because you look a hot ass mess. Oh my God. What? And it is a huge compliment. Being your Brickle Socialite and your Gay Socialite, I can't tell you how many times I go out and people say that to me. They're like, please, could you please go to these people and style them because they look a mess. I'm sorry, my hands all up in your face in the video and stuff. So, okay, so we talked about those two, but Chris Bosh.
I don't.
Okay. Because Chris Bosh pushes he doesn't wear feminine clothes, but he pushes the fashion envelope to a point where most men who are not comfortable with their sexuality would not do. And I like that. I think that, he wears his little pants and he wears his little jackets and he wears his little ties. He wears his little shirts, everything little except him. But I love that. I mean, but he looks so
tailored.
Yes, it's tailored to the gods, bitch. Yes, it should be tailored. He's worth like I don't even know how much he's worth, but he's worth too much for it not to be tailored.
I know that's right.
Okay.
I haven't really paid attention to him. I mean, I heard that there was rumors that it's possible that he's gay, but I don't know. You just reminded me of like my best friend. Like we were talking before, I wouldn't want to hang out with. I wouldn't want to hang out with guys in the beginning that were too feminine, too flamboyant. But now one of my best friends, he actually brought that out of me. And when we go shopping, he shops in the women's section. And me, my style is very basic and normal and bland. And we always joke, like we'll walk past the section that says basic tees, and he's like, there go your section, girl. And they'll say basic, and he'll just walk away. He'll shop in the girls section, and he'll reconstruct it. And he would wear girls' clothes, like he wear a girl's jacket, and he makes it look like a man's clothes.
Well,
he's really...
Well, tonight, almost everything that I have on is Zadig & Voltaire. And Zadig & Voltaire, I buy, I would say 70% of my stuff from the women's department and women's section. But their stuff is very unisex. So if you know how to put stuff together, then you can actually rock stuff, even though and a lot of men who have really nice physiques and nice bodies can actually wear the t-shirts and the shirts and the sweaters and all of that were actually traditionally made for the women, but they can actually wear those things.
A little cleavage.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I feel...
cleavage.
Yeah, I don't have any of that. I have cleavage too. It's like right here. So I also think that I enjoy this conversation because I get angry. Like, okay, these same what they call them, I guess they're thugs.
Yeah.
They don't have a problem with people walking around with their pants sagging off their ass.
Which is a sign of
okay.
your bottom.
Now, I can wear layers to the gods, so it will take you a half an hour to get to my special place. But they don't have a problem with a man walking around with his ass out.
All the way out.
That is crazy.
All the way.
That is for me, that's the gayest thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to say this, and I don't care who you are, and I don't care how you feel about it. There is no way that you can look as heterosexual with your ass out. No way.
It doesn't look good.
There's no way. You look gay as hell.
I don't even know how you could, if it's cold outside, you can feel that breeze going up your butt crack. It's like that cold. Okay, Hanes. At least wear something like expensive, like some Polo or some Calvin Klein. But you got on Hanes, Fruit of the Loom.
Oh, well, I guess then we found out that tonight we have decided here at Moto in South Beach, which is one of the most fabulous bars to come to here in South Beach. If you want a grown-up cocktail, hold on.
Sippy sip.
This is vodka and soda.
Made by yours truly.
Yes, he made it.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, bitch. So,
I'm Lorenzo, bitch.
yes, I am Lorenzo, bitch. So this is one of my most favorite places to come if you want a grown-up cocktail with grown-up conversation with grown-ups. And not little children, half naked, running from the beach in the same clothes that they had on all day, and it's nighttime. I hate that. So, I just wanted to share my feeling on the effemination of the male in American society. Girl, get over it. We're gonna wear what the hell we wanna wear as long as we can afford it. And if you don't like it, don't look at us. Our next vlog, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Oh, yes, I do. My next subject is going to be tipping. You know, tipping. Not the place in China. Actual tipping people when you go somewhere. And how we feel about that here in Miami. I said I was gonna do that first, but I changed my damn mind. And I just did this first. So anyway, check out my next vlog, and I enjoy being with you guys every week. Guess what? I'm Lorenzo, bitch. Hashtag I'm Lorenzo, bitch. Hashtag the Gay Socialite. Hashtag the Brickell Socialite. Hashtag why live anywhere else. And I can't wait to see you babies later. From Moto in South Beach, bitch.